Привет, люди! Меня зовут Mark, and today I will show you a new roundup of the best gaming mice out there. Die Zaunkoenig M2K, let's go! And for everyone who's wondering, Jaga Vajupa Ruski, but my Russian is very bad. But that's another story. For now, for today, there's like the reason why I'm doing this video is because my main mouse, the M2K, just got a refresh from my side. I ordered a second one. Most people asking why you need two of them. Because one is glossy, one is matte. What's the difference? Basically, in general, it's still the same mouse. It's the same firmware. Everything is the same. The cable is the same. And if you want to know everything technical, right about it or round about it, or why it is so good, why it's so expensive, why it's made of carbon, why it's made in Germany, blah blah blah. I have two very extended videos, one in German, one in English, here on my YouTube. Here's the link. You can just watch them. They're very extended, they're very detailed. There's a lot of stuff about the technique behind it, how it's made, why it's so good, why the latency is so low, and why you really want to buy it if you're an enthusiast fingertip gamer with or let me say it this way, with the ability or the possibility to spend 300 euro or some more US dollar on a gaming mouse. So as you know the video now, the other one, you watched it now, 30 minutes, thanks for watching. I know you did not, but basically I just want to explain you my experience, my feelings, and everything around the Zaunkoenig M2K, my main mouse, for over 3 months now. At first, I want to say I started with the glossy because I never wear and touch in front of my order with the Zaunkoenig guys after I wear, because they saw I made review and they saw how detailed it was, and they wondered where I have all this technology, the technique background and the knowledge from, and we began to chat, and now we chat on a regular basis on Discord and on WhatsApp. And these guys are very cool. They're very innovative, and I think they are, just by the mindset and what they want to do, far ahead of the rest of the mouse producing industry in general. And I think they're going the right ways, and I just wait for them to really pop off. If these guys, with the knowledge and the way and the feeling, or in general the behavior and the love they spend into a product, will pop off, and there will be a real mass product somewhere later in some years, it will be a completely changer in the mouse game. I'm 100% sure with this. But in general, let's talk about why I bought a matte one. First, I'm running this mouse, or run both mouse with 400 hertz, with 4000 hertz, sorry, 4000 hertz. It's capable of 8000, but I run it with 4000, with 1600 dpi on Apex Legends. With an in-game sense of 0.8, and it gives you an awesome feeling in tracking, also in flick shotting. It's a very good overall performing mouse. It just by the weight and by the glides, these glides are very smooth, very rounded, very well made, and the general overall feeling the mouse gives you ensures you, or gives you the capability to just perform on a higher level. For me, it was like I got enabled to something which I was blocked off from, or were kept out from, because the mouse were never this good, or were not fitting my hand grip or grip style in general this good, that I was capable to do 100% or 99% of what I would be able to do when the mouse would be light, low latency, high performing, very stable, and I would have the perfect grip. And the Zaunkoenig was the first mouse where I really had to say, this mouse basically also changed my aim, or the way I aim. Why? The reason is, you just, when you come from a small mouse, I came from a Hati. Most of you guys know I was maining this for over a year, a Hati S, and I was gripping like this. It was already a fingertip grip. I was clicking very far here at the end because I needed the hump for a good control, and the more loose you can grip the hottie, the better it is, because of the size. You need a little bit loose grip to just control it better. But when you cramp, for example, or you force too much in Valorant, it will block you, or just is an anti-aim mouse, in my opinion. Because if your grip gets too strong, too stressy, you force too much, you are not able to really do finger grip or fingertip play. So after this, I changed to the Zaunkoenig then as my main, and I really fast realized that in general the form at first enables a lot of people to play a lot different fingertip grips. You can do like those, the 1-3-1. It looks like this, yeah, from here. A lot of people playing this, I know. The 1-3-1 is because most people using this mouse wheel a lot. And if you are playing like this, you have you had tap strafing until yesterday on your mouse, or you have jump or whatever. And then there are people who like have a loose fingertip grip, or came from a claw grip, who basically play like this. This is my grip. I use the edge here on the side for my thumb, and I use the pinky as a very small stabilizer to make micro adjustments in the back of the mouse. And this one here, the ring finger, is doing the clamp force. You see these twos? They doing the clamp. It's like the force is going through the mouse like here, and that gives me the horizontal and vertical stabilization with only 2 fingers. It's not, there's nothing more needed for me. It's only those twos. And as you see, I started like here and it went down like here. That's one thing of the glossy. But the glossiness is also, how can I say, it's also one factor why I really wanted a matte one. Is the feeling here on the top, for example, is too glitchy for me. And I never have an dedicated or a real point where I'm always be, or the same spot I'm always moving around, which gives me a main secure feeling that I know I'm here. And it's like, I don't know, as we can see it, even if I just click, it feels I'm losing the grip a little bit. And that was one of the most annoying things for me, even when I was doing grips on it. Doesn't make it really better, because the grips made the feeling so fluffy. And if you play Zaunkoenig one time without grips, you realize how direct the feeling is with the Zaunkoenig. Then I ordered these grips from the real company here. Where are these guys? I have no clue anymore. Yeah, I ordered these True Grips stuff here. These are the producer from France, who are pre-cutted grips for the M1K. At first, never ordered there. I think they need 3 weeks. 3 weeks for express sending 5 packs of grips. 3 fucking weeks. Express from France. That's the first thing. The second one is, they're not very grippy. If you ever had BTL grips in any form, you think this stuff is a joke. So don't buy this. They're thick. They're not good. The only thing they were good for is I used them to pre-cut out of the BTL grip some real grips, you know. That's what they were good for. So, okay. Then there was a time I played this with full grip tape on it. And this was the time where I realized that playing the Zaunkoenig without the grip tape gives you a so good feeling, because the carbon fiber shell and the very smooth, very good rounded skates are enabling you to just feel your mousepad really good, to have a really good response in your fingertip grips, where you are on the mousepad and what you are doing, what your movement is, and just the feeling is comparable if you compare to an lightweight plastic mouse like the HSK, which I have here in the newest versions, and to the Starlight, which is made of magnesium alloy. Magnesium alloy also gives you a nice feeling just by the texture in general, but the carbon fiber, it feels like it's organic, and it feels like it gives you the best response of the way your mouse pad is made, so of the roughness or the structure in general, of the slowness or whatever pad you play. This mouse with the glides will give you the best response to your fingertips you've ever felt. It's nearly like you doing this with your finger on the mouse pad yourself. You know, it's like you gliding over it with your finger, and these glides, this mouse gives you this feeling. You can feel the structure of the mouse pad, and that's one really, really insane thing I'm loving on this Zaunkoenig, because it makes you better. Because your freedom of mind, everything around you, if you just forget everything around you, just focus on the game, and you can just, by the feeling of your pad, perform a little bit better, because you have the secureness because of your pad. You know how the pad is made, the structure, you know your Zaunkoenig, where the Zaunkoenig is on the pad right now. It's just the overall feeling is so good that it boosted me to another level, to be honest. And then there was a point where I decided to just play the Zaunkoenig without grips all the time. And that's where the point where I ordered my matte one. And I was just playing it, and at first the feeling I described here on the top, the glitchiness is totally away. The side feeling for my thumb is way better, because without the glossiness over it, you just feel the structure of the fiber, of the carbon fiber, a little bit more. You can feel the structure in your fingertips. But one thing, I thought like the friction or the grippiness without the glossy is higher. Basically, it should be, but one thing is that the carbon fiber, how it is made, on this side of the mouse, where I was playing like this, had an effect I was not thinking about from front. The problem is that the way the fiber is made, my fingers were just slipping way more, they moved way more, and I was playing 6 hours, and I did not realize, man, what the fuck? Why is my grip difference? I have a problem with my forearm, or something? Do I need to stretch my hand, my fingers? But the problem was not the force, the clamp force of my grip in general. It was like that the carbon fiber, the non-coated one, so the non-coated Zaunkoenig, is made in this way that my finger, the pinky, the ring finger, was moving. So I always lost the clamp force I was showing you here. I always lost this one. And the thing is that this glossiness here on this side, don't know, gave a little bit more friction to my finger than the non-coated version gives. So I needed to cut out pads for the side, because my stupid grip, or the grip I'm playing with, is so dumb that if I don't have enough friction on this side, I can't make the clamp I was showing you. So I can't do this here. So I just made some stickers on it, and yeah, since then it's awesome again. Feeling is super, super smooth, guys. The mouse feels very, very nice. So in general, if you are already a fingertip gamer, or if you know you want the mouse with the best performance out there, which is, in my opinion, the Zaunkoenig M2K, and you are able to spend €300 or even more US, and you can wait 6 to 8 weeks for a very, very high performance mouse, you should go for the Zaunkoenig, because in my opinion, it's the best wired mouse out there. It's not only because of the weight, it's because of the latency, it's of the glides, of the feeling, of the capabilities it enables you to. It's just like, yeah, I think that's could be, from a lot of you people, the next step in aiming. And on every pad I played, on the Hien, on the Strider, on the Eber clone I have here, we made like an own Eber clone, on the Dornfinger Gleitmatte, which was one of the best pads I played this with. On every pad you have a very, very different feeling. You can exactly feel the structure of every pad, how every pad is made, what the difference is with this mouse, because the glide And the carbon fiber gives you a very special feeling. It enables you to feel, to understand your mouse pad. Also the Raiden and the Ducky Shield are very good mouse pads for this one. And guys, if you play the slide mouse, don't nerf your friction. Don't go down with your friction, with static and with the friction in general. A little bit more friction is way better. I can tell you why. I mean, this mouse is super light and the force you need to start and stop it is very low. So take a little bit more friction, a pad with more friction than like an SkyPad XL, because it will make your aim even more secure. And you have benefits of a light mouse, a fast glide, and a good combination of friction and glide, and then you can play nearly every game with it. But in my opinion, for tech shooter, or maybe I'm not that good in tech shooter, for tech shooter you may get another mouse because horizontal stabilization, for example on a Starlight, feels a little better, the horizontal movement, or maybe it's just my grip. But in general, this mouse is capable of high performance in every game if your grip is good and if your aim is stable. So guys, if you have any other questions about the mouse or anything else, just ask here. This was a review only about my opinion, how I feel and why I ordered the second one. It's not a technical review. The tech review is in my YouTube channel in German and English. You can watch it. For now I have to say thank you. If you have any question, put it down in the comments below. We'll see you on the next video. Goodbye guys.